this place, where you grew up, where your memories were made, and where your dreams were born, where your Fridays are spent under the lights, and where Saturdays are made for the water, where small business makes a big impact, and home is always a sight for sore eyes, and where the best things in life are the little things. Tullahoma Utilities Authority, power in community.
Everybody's pantsuit tonight. All right.
There you go. All right. Okay, let's call this meeting to order. This is the December 16th, 2025 regular board meeting of the Tullahoma Utility Authority. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
First item on the agenda, oh, I'm gonna do the gavel. First item on the agenda is to approve the agenda. Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second. We got a motion, we got a second. Any discussion or corrections? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion approved. Next item on the agenda is to approve the previous meeting minutes from the November 18th meeting. Do I have a motion?
Move to approve.
We got a motion, second?
I'll second.
And we have a second. Any discussion or corrections? All right, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right, motion approved. All right, do we have any customers present with any comments on the agenda items? I see none. So we'll move on to the next item, which is recognitions. And Mr. President, would you like to?
Sure, I'll introduce Macy Phelps. She's one of our new customer solution specialists. And I'll ask Jason if he has anything to add. He works under his umbrella.
They've been a great asset. We're glad to have them on board. They've jumped right in.
Macy?
Yeah, you want to come over here?
Sorry.
They've jumped right in and been willing to help and learn. And they're going to be very good employees. So glad to have them on board. So tell us a little about yourself.
Hi, I'm Macy Phelps. I work in the Customer Solutions Specialist area. I've grown up in Tullahoma my whole life, so having the opportunity to work at Tullahoma Utilities and to serve my own community is just very rewarding, and working with my team makes all the work that we do feel meaningful and contribute to the bigger picture that TUA has always wanted to be and will be. So I'm just very happy to be here. It's really an honor, so I appreciate it.
What's your background? You lived in Tullahoma. Where'd you go to school?
I went to Tullahoma High School, and then I did attend Motlow State Community College. Yes.
To the west or east?
I went to West. Go Bobcats.
West is west.
Yes, West, West, West.
Yes, sir.
Are you a fair frog or a Ballard bee?
They're a frog.
What's a frog?
Always a frog.
Always croaking.
I was about to say, you'll never forget it.
Good boy.
Macy, we're glad to have you.
Yes, well, thank
Glad
you.
you're with us. Are you related to Charlotte Phelps?
Who?
Charlotte Phelps. She was the cafeteria supervisor at the high school for many years. A wonderful lady.
I might be. I don't know.
Phelps, F-E-L-T-S?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Anybody have any questions you'd like to throw at Ms. Phelps? All right.
All right, well, thank you so much.
Thank you, Macy.
And then also, Ashlyn Gibson started on the same day as Macy.
All righty.
Hi, my name is Ashlyn Gibson. I am also a new member of the Customer Solutions team. I am not from Tullahoma, but I will be moving to this area in August once I get married, so I'm very excited for that. I just graduated in May with a bachelor's degree in business management and marketing, so I am excited to hopefully get to use that degree here. I'm just very thankful for this opportunity and hopefully to have a long career here.
Good. And where are you from?
I'm from Lincoln County.
Lincoln County.
Yes, sir.
And what school did you go to?
I went to Lincoln County High School.
And then college?
I went to Athens State University in Alabama.
All right.
Good deal.
Well, thank y'all.
So
Speed through Mulberry.
Glad to have you.
Yes, don't.
You'll take it.
Customer Solution Specialist, boy, they important people.
They are.
Very important.
Yes. All right, let's move on to specific agenda action items. First, we will consider the approval of the TUA Roundup Program Awards. First, can I get a motion?
Move to approve.
All right, a second?
I'll
All
second
right,
it.
Thank you. Mr. President, would you like to talk about the Roundup program?
Sure. So on December 3rd, the committee met and divvied out $50,000 that, now I want to be clear that these dollars are customer dollars. They opt to round their bill up, and so that's where these dollars come from. It's not TUA dollars, these are all customer dollars. I want to make it clear that this is our community giving back. And you can see the amounts beside each business. And also I would state that we have to give 50% back to charities that will help people with their electric bill. So that's why some are higher than others.
Would it be all right if we read these off?
Sure, you want me to do that or you can?
Either way.
Go right ahead.
All right. The following allocations are going to be awarded to Greater Faith Daycare, $1,000. Shepherd's House, $5,000. Tullahoma Daycare Center, $6,000. My daughter's especially excited about that. I called her down in Alabama, and she's on the Tullahoma Daycare Board. I said, you guys are getting $6,000 from the community, the community's contributions Roundup program. Partners for Healing, $2,000. Henry Center, $9,000. Coffee County Salvation Army, $9,000. Hospice of the Highland Rim Foundation, $5,000. Come to the Table, $4,000. Five Loaves for Kids, $4,000. Coffee County Senior Citizens, $1,000. Tullahoma Lions Club Charities, $1,000. Helping Hands Food Pantry and Clothes Closet, $2,000. And Tullahoma Fine Arts, $1,000. That's wonderful.
How does that, the amounts in whole, compared to, say, the last few years?
Very close. Last year was 45-ish thousand. We have about 9,000 of our customers that participate in this.
Okay.
And we do give to everyone that applies. And the reason we do that is we believe that with it being their dollars, you know, if we polled 9,000 of them, several would want to give to each of these, so we don't try to eliminate any.
It's a wonderful program.
It is.
All right, any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right, motion approved. Next will be the committee reports. Policy Committee, Mr. Toma, anything?
Well, it's been put in front of you all. I think everybody got one of these. We've been discussing how to handle the employment when we're dealing with relatives. And we had one meeting, and this is probably what we'll need to approve when we meet.
So, yeah, Shannon gave those to the committee.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Y'all, no,
Yeah.
y'all don't get to. you don't get to-
These were just for the committee members.
I'm sorry. I thought it-
And we'll have, maybe, hopefully one more meeting, and we'll bring it to the
Yeah.
entire board.
There's
But
a-
if you want a sneak peek, you have it.
That was way over here.
Yeah, you can,
Are your
No,
hands
no,
up?
give it back. No, that's not. But that's what we've been working on. It's surprising how many angles there really are to be fair with the employee and also be fair to TUA as the employer, so that's my report.
I've got a question. Once y'all meet and make your recommendations, this will swing through legal, I'm sure.
yes.
All right. Dr. Blank's rate committee?
We had no meeting, but we will after the first year, I'm sure.
Okay. All right. Now it's time for departmental reports.
Brian?
President Potter.
just start by saying United Communications came in last week and they installed one side of their 100 gig loop. That is operational. We turned up a new BGP peer with them or late last week, and they're actually scheduled tomorrow to come in and close the other side of it to make the new ring redundant. So we will be going from 40 gig to 100 gig backhaul with United Communications. We've been putting a lot of time and effort into the architecture and configuration of the new Calix AXOS platform. It takes a lot of pre-planning and a lot of what ifs and a lot of, whatevers and all that go into really coming up with the best configuration and structure. We did have a Calix field engineer came last week. He provided an informal service cloud training to our field techs. They went over the mobile app that will help guide them through the initial install and will also assist with troubleshooting issues. Alongside Christopher Redicott, they created several workflows and profiles that will push certain criteria to each, we call them RGs, but routers within the home, so that they will operate seamlessly through the back office. GLDS, our current billing system, has tested and validated the connector from the billing server to the Service Cloud provisioning portal, and it's working as expected. They're still working on the migration script that will take the ONTs out of our current platform and put them into the new AXOS platform. We hope to get started on that sometime after the first of the year. We're just working out all the details. Let's see. We did start the services portion of the NIC project, kicked off this week with introductions, team leader assignments, and a timeline of events that gets us to the go live date in early August 2026. And fiber was plus 18 for the month of November.
Very good.
Yes, sir.
One question, how much power did we pull yesterday morning?
62 megawatts.
megawatts.
What's the most we've ever done?
75.
I was gonna say 74.
Yeah, that was probably Christmas 2 years ago, maybe.
Yes.
Any other questions?
Anything else? Thank you, Brian.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, I'll lead in with my normal. We're really busy in the admin department. We've got the October financials in your packet, so we did get that month closed out. This is a new process for us, but we're learning and finding ways to do things. So that's really good. We're working on closing out November, which will be ready for the following month, which will be January's board meeting. The single packet audit information, or single audit packet information has been released, so the auditors will be out on January the 5th to complete the single audit so we can get our audit actually finalized for TVA and our board. AMI project is picked back up last month. You'll see us out, I believe it's Tuesdays and Wednesdays. We're out changing meters and we're working with the billing files and getting all those updated. So a lot of moving parts at this moment. And NIC project, like Brian said, we've had NIC out this week. They're here today, tomorrow, and Thursday for an on-site analysis. So basically they're talking to us about our processes, trying to understand what we do, and they're trying to tie it into what their software does so that we can find common ground and move forward with it. And so far it's been good. A lot of potential out of it.
Very good.
And that's
All right. Anybody have any comments or questions for Mr. Penny? All right. Thank you, Jason.
thank you.
Well, same as Jason, the water and wastewater department was very busy, but just want to talk about a meeting that we attended last week. Kaylee Reese, Brandon Brewer, and I, along with Mrs. Dean, attended the Duck River Symposium, which was hosted by the Duck River Agency. Some of the topics that were covered included regionalization of utilities, drought management, habitat conservation, water loss reduction, and the challenges of the growing water demand. Columbia's growing really fast. Spring Hill in the last 20 years has grown from 8,000 population of 8,000 to 60,000. And,
Unbelievable.
and that's just two utilities that pull water from the Duck River. Supposing generally follow the obligations of the Duck River Watershed Planning Partnership. Partnership was created to support the Duck River Agency to promote the sustainable management of the river. And these issues that I discussed earlier affect the utilities downstream of the reservoir, of the dam, much more than they do us. But in the event of a severe drought, they would affect us greatly. You know, the drought of 2007 and 2008 became very close to running out of water, and they said we're due for another drought, severe drought, but you know, who knows?
I'm gonna interrupt Dale for a second about the drought of '08. There is one major difference now, is how they measure the water downstream. And it used to be an instantaneous measurement that was required. And it's no longer instantaneous measurement, it's an average. So in '08, I don't know that there's a better term, a lot of water was probably wasted to keep that gauge at the required level.
They always discharged more to
Yep.
make sure they met that minimum level. Now it's a weekly average,
Yeah.
so
Well, there was always something they had to keep in Shelbyville, their
That's it.
wastewater, they had to keep it up higher for some reason.
to dilute your wastewater basically.
Is it
That's
better?
no longer the case,
It's
that's not
better now,
allowed.
they
Yeah,
sort of
yes.
fixed that.
Yes. And one thing that Duck River Agency is working on is they were going to ask TVA to evaluate raising the winter pool elevation of the reservoir. It would cut down the flood storage, but it would provide 5 more feet of water. And that 5 feet of water is equal to about 5 billion gallons, which would serve us in Manchester and most of Columbia for a year. So that's all I've got.
Did y'all meet at, Henry Horton?
Henry Horton, yeah.
All right, any comments, questions? Dale? Thank you, Dale. Appreciate it. All right, board member comments. So, Dr. Weiss, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'd like to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, and all that. I enjoyed our Christmas party, attended our Christmas party last week. Thanks for everybody that got that together at the club. It was very nice. The food was good, entertainment was wonderful. I'm sure Shannon had a lot to do with getting that together and getting all the prizes, and it was fun. We had a big time. You know, remember our workers that are out in this cold weather. Thank you for getting out and keep everybody's power going and water flowing and light tube on. So that's all I have, Mr. President.
Thank you, Dr. Weiss.
You're welcome.
Mr. Welch?
I'm gonna be short and sweet. I wish everybody a Merry Christmas. First Christmas party, so that was a neat experience. It's really good to see all the employees that were there and their families, their spouses, and the highlight of my month was going to my orientation, and Alan and I spent the day with Alan, and I actually got a lot out of it. It was good groundwork for the future, and I was really pleased that I was there. So
Impressive, isn't it?
it is. I learned, you know, there was just some basic stuff that I learned that it's going to help in the future.
Good.
I was able to ask Alan a bunch of questions too. He probably got tired of me asking him questions, but I'm gonna ask questions.
Okay. Thank you, Darrell.
Thank you.
Ms. Patty?
Yeah, a couple of things. I attended the Duck River Symposium, which I absolutely enjoy going to. And one of the things that struck out to me was the main topics were driven by the governor's Executive Order 108, which tasks the Duck River Agency and related groups to look at how is water used in the Duck River, conservation, habitat, conservation, and with the amount of people that are coming into Middle Tennessee, how are we gonna manage that with the water that we have? How do you find more sources of water? And so there were just a lot of really fascinating speakers and topics related to that. So when we come around to talking about I&I again, and projects related to making sure that the water is actually flowing through the pipes from point A to point B without either adding or loss, or that's really critical. And so that it was just really great. So and then today I received notification that I have been appointed as an at-large member to the Policymakers Council for the American Public Power Association. So JT, our former board member, was on the Policymakers Council. I filled in for him the last part of last year, and so then for this next year, I'll be actually an at-large member, and anyway, participate in that capacity. Sat in on the December Zoom meeting today, which was really interesting. Each month there's a special topic, and it was about the small nuclear reactors and so on. So yeah, so I'm excited about that.
Thank you, congratulations. All right, Mr. Toma.
I sure am glad Daryl had more questions to ask to Alan than I did.
Oh, he did.
Which meant a whole, that means a whole lot to me, because I constantly was asking him. But you will find, as you are able to attend these various conferences, I found them to be excellent, a lot to learn, and frankly, it's helped me on the city board on different activities of being able to keep up with things. I'm sorry I've missed the Christmas party. When you work around the employers and children of my sons, you have to pretty well schedule yourself on their time, which I thoroughly enjoyed. I'm gonna cover it all. I wish everybody a happy holiday season, and look forward to seeing all of you back here in January.
Very good, Mr. Toma. Sure everybody saw the Christmas float. Fantastic
Yeah.
effort. Shannon, I know you played a big role in that, and I believe, was it Mr. Probst, is that correct?
Yeah, George Probst.
George Probst also deserves kudos for the float. And Christmas party was great. Lakewood Country Club and Shannon deserve a lot of credit for that accomplishment. I want to offer congratulations to Eric Pierce, who's installed as our new Director of Public Works here at Tullahoma. He's been on staff for quite a while, and I think he's going to be excellent. I've heard nothing but good things about him. Thanks to Butch Taylor, who gave years of service as, I think he was an associate Public Works Director, and then became Director of Public Works. Thank you, Butch, for your work. Butch, I know you love acronyms. So, the Tennessee Municipal Electric Power Association, is that right? Yeah. They publish this magazine that goes to all of our customers, all our folks. And there's a couple of articles in there that are really very outstanding. And Kelly Lepsinski, our Kelly Lepsinski, wrote one of them, welcoming Mr. Welch as a board member. And Mr. Welch, I found out, could have gone to San Francisco, New York City, Miami, Florida, but he stayed here in Tullahoma. He decided to make a lifelong commitment to the community here. And the article reflected on the fact that he chaired the Mount Hope College Foundation and Tullahoma Area Chamber of Commerce, Arnold Community Council Board, Tullahoma New Rotary Board, so you definitely qualify for this assignment. We appreciate you Appreciate you being with us.
Thank
And thanks, Kelly. And the other article was Power in the Community, written by our president right here. And he, I think, did a terrific job of showing how TUA, Arnold Air Force Base, United States Air Force, the three collaborate in providing power in our community and relating to our community. And and we have shared values of safety, customer focus, integrity, dedication, and innovation. And there's a wonderfully written article by our president, and the Power Partnership was the theme, and thank you for writing that. And this again is the Tennessee Connections magazine, put out by TMEPA. And that's all I have. Mr. President, do you have some?
Yeah, I had a few things. One, I wish everyone a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. And as you all were thanking Shannon for the Christmas party, she doesn't really get shown enough appreciation because I'm cautious about how I do that, because she works right next to me, and I don't want people thinking that, you know, I'm just boasting on her because of that. But any event at TUA, and that includes Public Power Day, Water Day, our all-employee lunches, the chamber coffees, the Christmas party. Obviously, it takes a lot of volunteers, but there's one person behind organizing that, and that is her, pretty much solely her. And it's really amazing to watch how she makes it all come together, because I'll never figure out how she does it. At a Christmas parade even, you know, designing the float. So I'm very thankful for her. The Christmas party was great. Obviously, I'm glad that we are able to keep Dana's memory alive with awards like that. You know, we'll do Dana Eggleston Day next summer and celebrate him again. So that was a very, to me, powerful moment at our Christmas party, and it couldn't been given to a better person than Miss Vicki. YTube is plus 226 through November. So I think next year it would be a pretty good bet that we're going to go past 5,000. So we're excited about that as well. And I believe that's all I have.
Excellent. And do we have any customer comments?
Just one comment. If you think about DRA and the political apparatus with TDEC and DRA are really integrated for this problem for the governor's memorandum 108. But I've gone to them several years, but I've never seen this degree of integration that's going on. It might be helpful as you work out in the future.
Okay, thank you. All right. Anybody have anything else they'd like to add? All right. Say this meeting is adjourned.